Good afternoon, guys. Andrew here from Gordon College Balance Center. Hope you guys are doing well and trying to stay active in this time in our homes. Today's video is going to do a mini workout for you, try to give you an idea of what to do involving strengthening and also a little bit of cardiovascular for homework. So we always want to start with a warm-up, get the body temperature warmed up. So we're just going to kind of start with marching. And if you feel unstable with any of this stuff, you can grab a chair or a counter just to make sure you're safe with it. From the marching, we're going to go into some toe raise, heel raise, back and forth movement. This entire workout should be probably about 5 to 6 minutes long. We're going to abbreviate it a little bit for the video. After your heel raise, toe raise, again, keeping with lower body movement patterns, we're going to go multi-directional steps. Just shifting your weight onto that side as you go through your movement. Again, preparing the knee joint and the muscles that surround it, hips. And then we're going to switch sides. Same thing on the left. Sit back on that lateral step as you go through this. All right, now we're going to get into some upper body movements. So we're just going to pull your arms up, kind of diagonal from your hips, little circles with your arms, make them bigger, and make them wicked huge. All right, bring those down. Shoulders down and together, and I'll turn down and together with the shoulders. Then we're going to bring our arms up, and we're going to pull and push. Pull and push. Just like this. Okay? Come back. Now we're going to work on a little elevation and down. So our shoulders are down and back already, but we're just elevating and dropping. You can do about 8 to 10 reps of these when you're doing this in your home. All right, everybody feeling warm? We're going to go back to a little marching to end the warm-up. And again, when you do this live, it should be about 5 minutes. All right, so we're going to start with a basic but important movement, the squat. For some of you, you may want to grab a target so that you kind of know where you're going and be more safe with it. We're going to establish a position with your feet that's a little bit wider than hip width. We're going to go arms across the chest, come down in toward the chair, and back up. The key is going slowly on the way down. Okay? Slow, 3 to 4 seconds on the way down. We're going to do a full round of 12 reps or so. Really try to reach back with the bum. This is helpful for a lot of things. In and out of the car, on and off the toilet seat. All right, when you're done with 12 reps, go ahead and come back up. Next, we're going to get into a little bit of upper body exercise. So this is a push-up, and be not afraid, we're going to modify this if you need it. So we're going to start with hands about shoulder width. You can go a little bit wider if you want, against the wall. And we want the hands to be right underneath or close to the chest as you come down. So our feet are together, looking straight ahead. Move forward a little bit, come down into the wall push-up, and then push back. Slow on the way down, and then push back. If this seems easy, simply go down, lower on the wall. Down, and then up. Slow on the way down, and then come up. All right, we're going to go back to the lower body. So each of these exercises will be done for 10 to 12 repetitions. and I'll mention it at the end, but we're gonna go 2 full rounds of this. So next, lunges. So we're gonna step backwards, putting almost all of our weight onto that front leg. You can use the chair if you need to, or not if you don't. But we want almost all our body weight on that front leg. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go through 12 repetitions. I'm terrible at counting, so I may be a little bit high or low, usually low on the count. Again, that front leg's getting all the attention on this. Toes are just for balancing. All right. Now we're going to switch sides. We're going to put that left in front, step back with the right. Chest stays high. Don't worry about going all the way down to the ground. Even if you're here, you're okay. Again, we want a pain-free range of motion. Good. So if you get pain down in here, stay above it. Even weight shifting onto that side, you're doing work with it. All right. So far we've got a couple lower body, we've got 1 upper body. We need another upper body to complement our workout. So we're going to head over, and hopefully some of you have bands at home. We're not really picky on the color or the resistance. We just want to get some movement going. So you're going to grab the band. If you have handles, great. If not, it'll be good for your grip strength. Step back. And what we're going to work on is pulling your shoulder blades down and back. So coming down and back with your shoulder blades. Squeezing as I come back, just like this. I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see my back. Squeeze. And we're going to again do 12 reps, just like we've talked about. All right. So, what happens if you don't have a band? We're going to go back over to our push-up ball. Kind of position our upper back against the wall. And we're going to start out here. Slowly rotate the thumbs up. Now drive your elbows back into the wall and squeeze your shoulder blades. Hold for about 5 seconds. And reach forward. Turn those thumbs up, drive into the wall and hold. You guys actually may find this a little bit more difficult than the band row. All right, we're getting there, guys. So again, you can cycle through these 10 to 12 reps. Then we're gonna get into the plank on the chair, okay? Hips are down, okay? We don't want this and we don't want this. All right, we're going to hold this plank, kind of tucking your tail underneath for about 30 seconds, if you can do it. All right, we're just hanging out here, just holding. Okay. Now, if you want to add a mountain climber with the knee toward the elbow, you can add a little bit more of a challenge to it. All right, we're holding for 30 seconds. Okay. If that doesn't work, if that's too low, find a higher surface. Plank on a higher surface. So now we're here. Okay. All right. We've come full circle. So now we're going to go into a cool down, utilizing some of the same strategies that we did for our warm-up. Only difference, you can extend that cool down a little longer. So instead of 5 minutes, now we're looking at more like 7 or 8. All right. So the goal of this workout is just to give you a baseline level workout that incorporates upper and lower body strengthening, core stability, and now for the cardiovascular homework. So everybody knows walking is good, but especially when we're trying to stay closer to home, we're not traveling as much, walking is hugely important. So what I like to recommend is getting outside, whether it's a sidewalk or a rail trail or whatever else, and alternating your pace between kind of your normal preferred gait and also kind of speed walking. So what I would say is, if you're walking on the street, take a telephone pole, walk fast in between the telephone poles, and then slow down to your normal pace. So you're taking 2 poles fast, 2 poles slow. That way you're creating a little bit of a mini interval training session. You can also do it by time on your watch, but try to push the pace. So the homework is 10 to 30 minutes, depending on your fitness level, of walking in that alternating kind of interval pattern as a complement to the workout that you just saw here. Warm up, cycle 1, 10 to 12 reps, cycle 2, 10 to 12 reps, and then your interval walking outside. Thank you so much, guys. Let us know if you have any questions on this or any other videos that we're posting. We're going to be doing this at least once a week in terms of videos uploaded to our website. So we hope to see you soon rather than later. And thanks so much for being a part of the center.